right. Name and attendance: Uzair Basit, Nabila Zubair Tasmia. Right. Ashfaq Fawza Hassan, Yusaira Noela Mohammed Patel, Nelufa Zainab, Amatullah. Right. Humaida Zara, Iman Fatima, Yusuf, Ayadilio 9A. Alright, awesome. Okay, quickly guys, let's get through this question. And very short lesson today. We have this question here. Let's start working immediately. The first question here says we should prove that AB is parallel to CD. Alright, when we need to look at proofs like this, that when you are proving parallel line, alright, to prove parallel line, try to find your fan, alright, corresponding co-interior and alternate. Those are the angles that you're trying to look for. Let's see something here. What would be your first step? Quickly, what would be your first step? You have 30, you have X, the 150 is the whole of C there. Alright, you have 60. What would be your first step here? There's an X there. Well, what do you think you will do? Step 1. Someone quickly, what would you do? Okay, let me allow you to unmute yourself so that you can then talk to me, but you must mute yourself back. Use, thank you Tasmia, use alternate angles to solve for X. Good. So if I use alternate, because we know this line and this line are parallel, X becomes what? 30. Thank you Tasmia. So our first step is to say X equals to 30 degrees, alternate angles, and which lines are parallel? EF is parallel to CD. We're given that. Now if we have that, it means we can then get the small angle here, this other angle here, to be 120. I hope it makes sense. ACD therefore is 150 minus 30, and that will give me 120 degrees. I hope it makes sense. Now we want to prove that AB is parallel to CD. Do you notice the one in red, 120 and 60, would give me 180? And if that is so, I can simply talk about co-interior, a U. Okay, so angle ACD plus angle A equals to 120 plus 60, which is 180 degrees. Therefore, AB is parallel to CD. We talk about using what? Co-interior. I don't know if we are okay with that. If this plus this, A plus C, would give me 180, then we can say those lines are parallel based on co-interior. We should actually call it converse, but we will do that in grade 10. Alright? Okay, Amira, you're welcome. Guys, tell me if you're okay with this question. To prove that those lines are parallel, we said let's try to prove one of the fun angles. Right, proving alternate, co-interior, and corresponding. Are we okay with the process so far? Are we okay with this process? Okay, Tasmia says okay. Please, I need as many okays as possible, so that if you are not okay, we can then work through again. We said if the sum of those angles give us 180, then those lines are parallel. All right. Okay, everybody seems to be on board. with what we did. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Awesome. Good. Let's go to the next one. All right, we're given all of this diagram. Proof that RS is parallel to TU. Proof that RS is parallel. Let me come through this question with a different perspective. Proof that RS is parallel to TU. Let's check something. If we write this down, I hope it will make sense. If RS is parallel to TU, let's check something. Then, okay, I'm going to use a red. We've not proven it. We need to prove it. If these two are parallel, can we then say that, let's call this R1, R2. All right, this is T1, okay, that's Y, and let's call this T2, just to show you a different perspective. All right, so I'm saying if RS is parallel to TU, if we're not saying it's parallel yet, but if they are parallel, can we say that R2 then should be equal to 82, which would be corresponding angles? If, I don't know if you agree with me, if RS is parallel to TU, then I can use my F there. Do we agree that R2 should be equal to 82? If you don't agree, just let me know. But if you're okay, you don't need to say anything so that we focus. All right. You know what it means? This is your aim. Go and try to prove this angle. So let's try. We are going to try to aim to prove that. And where do we start from? Okay, now let's answer the question. So this is our aim. This is where we're going. Aim. So whenever they ask you to prove, you can start this way. It makes it easier so that you just don't calculate every available thing that is there in the paper. Can I say X is 42? All right. Can I say X is 42? X equals to 42 degrees. Alternate what? Angles. All right. Alternate angles. And which lines are we using? If I say that, I'm using RQ parallel to what? TS. RQ, I don't know if that is okay with you. RQ parallel to TS. So this angle is equal to that angle. All right. Oh, here I should actually say R1. This is R1, not R2. This is R1. Or the whole of angle R, rather. The whole of angle R. All right. The whole of... No, we're correct, R2, because we're trying to prove that these two lines are parallel. All right. Now, can we get R2? What is R2? Remember, I now know my X. My X is what? 42. So 42 plus 40 is what? 82. Do you see we have actually proven our aim? R2 is 82. That's what we wanted to prove. And now we have it. All right. Now, since R2 is equal to 82, which is equal to angle VTU. VTU. All right, so those two angles are now equal. What does that tell us? Remember we said if this can be equal to that. All right, so since R2 is equal to 82, which is equal to VTU, therefore RS is now parallel to TU. All right, let me know if you are okay, guys. Please just let me know. Just give, because we've written okays, just say yes if you're fine. Are you okay? Please answer by saying yes. To prove that lines are parallel. Good. So we create an aim and then we target the aim. To prove that. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Now, what do you think the size of angle Y would be? Let me allow you to calculate. Give me the size of angle Y. Give me the size of angle Y. I have a 56. I don't know if the 56 is something we all agree with. Okay, 2 people are already giving me 56. And you need to give me reasons, remember? Adjacent supplementary angles. Okay. Alright, you're using the whole of T. Tasmania is using the whole of T. Awesome. Adjacent supplementary angles. Nabila, let's keep it as adjacent supplementary angles. Alright, Yusuf is using co-interior. Yusuf, if you are using co-interior, you need to tell me the lines that you are using. Which lines are parallel? Alright. Okay, Nabila, good. Yusuf, you said co-interior. You need to tell me the angles TU and RS. TU and RS. Okay. TU. You said TU and RS. No. TU and RS are not parallel. You cannot use co-interior for TU and RS. Come on, where are the other people in class? Guys, talk to me. How would you get, if you don't talk to me, then we won't move forward. Sabrian, 56, sum of angles in a triangle. Ah, awesome. And when you're saying sum of angles in a triangle, which triangle are you referring to? Sabrian, please make your message available to everyone. You gave me a very good point, but it's a private message. Please make it available to everyone. Sabrian is using sum of angles in a triangle. All right, remember we know this as 82. So 82 plus 42, and we subtract that from 180. Uzair, please be careful with your messages. Uzair, please be careful with your messages. Zara, can you use straight line angles? Yes, but you need to find T1 first. Alright? You need to find T1 first before you can use. But we said, instead of saying straight line, I don't remember somebody also saying straight line. I think it was Nabila, yes. I said we use the reason adjacent supplementary angles. Adjacent supplementary angles. Alright, so there are so many ways to get to the final answer here. Let me walk through with you. There are so many ways to get to the final answer. And I'm glad that we are all using different ways, but we're still getting the same answer. That's the beauty of mathematics. All right, let me start from the triangle. Using triangle TRS. So y plus 82 plus 42 equals to 180. Angles in a triangle. Therefore, y should be 180 minus 124, which would give me 56 degrees. That's the first one. All right. Co-interior. If I want to use co-interior, all right, y plus r equals to 180. Co-interior. And which lines are parallel? TU and RQ. I don't know if you can see that. TU and RQ. TU parallel to RQ. Okay, so y plus, remember this is 82 plus what? 42 there. X is 42. again, y is 56 degrees. All right. Number 3, and the third method is to get T1 first. T1 is 42 degrees. Alternate angles. And remember, when you say alternate, you must give me the lines that are parallel. RS is parallel to TU. RS, all right, Yusuf, thanks for correcting that. RS is parallel to TU. Now, Y plus 42 plus 82 equals to 180. Adjacent supplementary angles. Again, Y would be equal to 56 degrees. All right, so all of these methods are correct, and I'm glad that we are using different methods to get the same answer, which means you are not restricted as long as you use the correct mathematical principle. All right, look at this one. Prove that EF is parallel to TC. EF is parallel to T. Is it TC or TS? It's TS. Prove that that is parallel to TS. Good.